Welcome to New Possibilities. I speak truth to power without fear. So, a few days ago, I read an article about Pat Robinson. He's the televangelist with the 700 Club, and he's often in the news for making crazy statements, and today is no exception. This man was talking about the tragedy in Las Vegas, where 58 people were killed and over 500 people were injured. And this man basically tried to blame that tragedy on a lack of respect that people have for the government, lack of respect that people have for the president, a lack of respect that people have for the national anthem and the courts, and et cetera, et cetera. And he went on to say that until there is biblical authority, there has to be some controlling authority in our society, and that when people have no vision of God, the people run amok. So I want to take a few minutes to talk about this. First of all, this tragedy has nothing to do with those things. We don't know what this killer's motivations were. He didn't attack to protest against Donald Trump or to protest against the national anthem or to make some statement about the courts or to make some statement about the government. Right now, we don't have any information about this man's motivations. So I think that it is absurd for him to try to politicize this thing by making it about the national anthem and about Donald Trump. It has nothing to do with Donald Trump. It has nothing to do with the national anthem. It has nothing to do with the respect for the courts. And, Donald Trump, first of all, doesn't even deserve any respect. He is not behaving like a president. He is behaving like a high school student that's out of control. This man is a disgrace, not only to the American people, but to the human race. So people have every right to express their displeasure with this failure of a president called Donald Trump. Expressing your displeasure or your animosity towards a despicable president like Trump has nothing to do with mass murder in the streets of Las Vegas. And people protesting, demonstrating during the playing of the national anthem, NFL players and other athletes demonstrating during the playing of the national anthem has absolutely nothing to do with the killing of those people in Las Vegas. Absolutely nothing. That is a protest against killing. The people who started that protest, the brother Colin Kaepernick, the reason why he protested was to protest the unjustified killing of black people. The killing of black people when there is no justice rendered, and these police are not even brought to trial, and when in the few cases when they're brought to trial, they are not convicted. So the brother Colin Kaepernick said it's enough is enough. You can't sing about the home of the brave and land of the free and all that stuff when black people are not free in this country, when black people can be killed, can be victims of modern day lynching by these police, and there be no justice. You can't sing about no liberty and land of the free and all that stuff when black people are not free, when black people are still treated like second-class citizens in this country. And, in terms of respect for the courts, I understand why people don't have much respect for the courts. When you see time and time again these police killing black people and these courts failing to convict these pigs who kill our people, the people have every reason to be distrustful of the system, to lose faith in the system, to lose faith in a system that has no faith in the people, to lose faith in a system that disregards black lives daily. So, again, there is no connection between that tragedy and Donald Trump and these other issues. This guy is simply trying to politicize, a horrible tragedy, making it into some question about Donald Trump. It has nothing to do with Donald Trump. It's a shame that this is what religion has been reduced to, where you have these charlatans, these hustlers, these false prophets who are nothing but tools of the state, tools of politics, instead of being instruments for teaching about God and being servants of God. These people are servants to power. That's what they admire. They admire being close to power. They admire having influence in society. They're not about serving God. They're about serving man. And this guy, Pat Robertson, is a prime example of that. He is a disgrace. You know, people like him, they're nothing but the American version of the Taliban. You know, these people are extremists. These people are fanatics. And I don't understand how any Christian could be talking about Donald Trump in a good light or defending Donald Trump, you know, given the fact that he behaves in an un-Christian-like manner. And I could go on and on about what he has done. I mean, the Christ, as I said in the prior video, the Christ that I was taught about fed the hungry, but this man is trying to cut back on programs designed to feed the poor and hungry, like food stamps. You know, cutting back on programs that are designed to house those who can't afford housing. You know, cutting back on Section 8. Jesus healed the sick, but yet this man is trying to get rid of programs that make it possible for sick people to get Medicare, to get medical care and attention, and to be treated at hospitals and stuff like that. This man is a disgrace. This man disrespects women. This man has talked about groping women and all that kind of stuff. But yet this is the man that these televangelists want to attach themselves to. They want to defend this man at all costs. They want to take a horrible tragedy where all these people died and all these people were injured and use that tragedy to prop up this buffoon of a president, Donald Trump.